When operating the Panduit Cable Tie installation system, there's one piece of personal protective equipment you can't do without: your safety glasses. Always wear your safety glasses when using the PAT 1M system. Also, keep your fingers away from the jaws of the tool and the rotary receiver area of the dispenser. Before you begin operation, close the dispenser cover to enable the safety mechanism. During operation, hold the tool away from your face and the faces of anyone else in the immediate area. Panduit tools are built for safety, but as with any powerful tool, accidents can happen, and you want to avoid any unnecessary injuries. Operate the tool only with a bundle in the jaws, and always keep the jaw's path of operation clear. There should never be any objects blocking the action of the jaws. Before you can begin to use the tool, you should see the Level 1A operator menu or the Level 1B operator menu on the electronic display. The tool will cycle only if one of these two operator menus is displayed. Now, you're ready to start automatically installing cable ties. Grasp the tool with either hand. These tools are made for either left or right hand operation. For easy, efficient operation, your wire bundle should always be at least 2 inches off the harness board. You don't ever want to force the wire bundles into the jaws. Doing so could hinder travel of the cable tie around the jaws, and it could increase the possibility of a misfeed. Misfeeds can occur if the cable tie tail is blocked by the wire bundle while the tool attempts to feed it through the cable tie head. To correctly install a cable tie, position the jaws and then lift the trigger. When the trigger is lifted to the highest point, the tool cycles. Hold the trigger as the cable tie is applied, tensioned, and cut off. This will take less than a second. Then release the trigger to reopen the rear jaw. Now you can move the tool to the next spot where you want to install a cable tie. If you're working with a long bundle, you can move the tool along the bundle, applying ties without opening the jaws. That makes for fast, efficient, non-stop installation. To do this, slightly relax pressure on the trigger, but not enough to open the jaws, and then lift the trigger to the highest point. With a little practice, this technique will become a snap. You can adjust the cable tie tension by turning the tension adjustment knob. A window on the tool enables you to view the tension adjustment setting. The right edge of the bar indicates the current setting. If the cable ties are too tight, turn the adjustment knob clockwise to decrease the tension. Incidentally, in areas of high humidity, you may want to reduce tension. If the cable ties are too loose, turn the adjustment knob counterclockwise to increase the tension. After you've set the desired tension, install a few cable ties to make sure you've got it right. You can always turn the tension adjustment knob to fine-tune the tension, but don't ever force the tension adjustment knob with pliers or other tools. You won't be able to adjust the tension this way, and you risk damaging the tool. The tip collector will hold a maximum of 180 tips. To remove the tip collector, push the tip collector forward and pull it away from the tool. It's important to make sure you empty the tip collector before it reaches capacity. If you don't, the tool could malfunction. To reattach the tip collector, push it into place and pull it back until you hear the latch snap. The carrier strip scrap bin also needs to be emptied to ensure smooth operation. The bin holds about 1/2 reel of scrap. To maintain an easy exit route for scrap, empty the bin after every 2,500 cable ties have been installed. To load another full reel of cables, position the cable tie reel and carrier strip, press the menu button to bring up the reset display, and then press the Reset Load button to reset the load counter to 14. At this point, you can follow the loading procedure we discussed earlier in this video. Here are some hints to ensure smooth operation of your cable tie installation system. First, you want to avoid severe bends or twists in the PHM feeder hose. A straight hose prevents interference with cable tie travel. Severe bends or twists may cause excessive wear and reduce system performance. Dress the wires into a compact bundle, up to 0.82 inches for a PAT 1M and up to 1.3 inches for a PAT 1.5M tool. The tighter the bundle, the less likely it will be that you'll have loose cable ties. When installing cable ties, hold the tool perpendicular in both directions, left to right and top to bottom. Holding the tool in this position helps the tool tension the tie properly, which prevents loose ties or ties that are not cut off flush to the head. You can also prevent such problems by allowing the tool to seek its own position as the cable tie is being tensioned. Do not pull the tool or restrict its movement toward the bundle. To avoid misfeeds, don't place the bundle or other item against the back of the jaw area. This tool is designed to install perfectly tensioned ties every time. To ensure that the operator can work with maximum speed and ease, each harness or other item to be cable tied should be supported at least 2 inches off the surface to increase operator speed. Panduit harness board accessories provide the ideal harness height for automatic cable tie application. To avoid loose ties and long cutoffs, don't install ties too closely to previously installed ties or harness supports. Allow enough space between cable ties so that the tool can move freely toward the bundle as the cable tie is pulled tight. Finally, store cable ties properly and don't allow them to become dry and brittle. It's best to use them by the date printed on the label. Follow these suggestions and your Panduit cable tie installation system should serve you for thousands and thousands of hours installing perfectly tensioned ties without fail every time.